happening? What's happening? Hey, so we back at this thing now. Hey, look here. If you seen it this week, you seen Coach Prime going off. He wasn't having it. Ain't no more. Will Coach Prime ever go to the NFL? It ain't none of that. It ain't none of that. He's not going. He done shut that all the way down. He has made it clear the NFL and him, it ain't happening. I'm talking about not at all. So right now you looking at, okay, Coach Prime ain't going to the league. FD, what's good? Coach Prime ain't going to the league. So we ain't got to worry about none of that. We are back in business. And he is set with Cleveland. I mean Colorado. He is set. He ain't going to the NFL. The NFL hurt him real bad. Last year draft, plus what he was going through, all that together, he said, no, I can't fool with y'all. Y'all don't care nothing about me. Y'all don't care nothing about me. So I'm like, all right, cool. Then you have it where Curt Signetti, his system is so on point. Indiana gonna always be. Listen, y'all, Indiana ain't going nowhere as long as Curt Signetti is still the head man. And also, y'all, these rosters, if you don't have the money, you're not gonna be able to compete. 20 to 30 mil every year for your roster. Every year. You got that for your roster, you can play ball. You don't have that for your roster, man, you better get up out of here. You better get your hat, your coat, and walk on out that door. It ain't happening if you don't got that roster. So I'm looking at this thing like, okay, that it is what it is. It is what it is. So you got Coach Prime went out this whole week, a Super Bowl week. They put the mic in his face. He let the NFL have it. NFL, y'all treated my son like trash. You lied on him. You did everything you could to him, and he still came through. So would I ever go to the NFL be a head coach? No way. I don't want to play with y'all. Man, you can take that little raggedy ball and keep it. Yeah, my son got to stay up there and deal with y'all, but I ain't coming up there to deal with that. The way y'all treated us, to treated the Sanders family, we not dealing with that. But don't worry about it. In 2026, we all gonna ball. All the Sounders. My son gonna ball with Cleveland. I'm gonna ball in Colorado. And my other two sons, they gonna do what they do. And my daughters. So I'm like, all right, cool. So Coach Pride done shut that down. So nobody won't ever be able to say, well, this job is open. Will Deion Sanders take it? No. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. You know what the Cowboys come open. You know, anytime the Cowboys come open and Jerry Jones still alive, they gonna say Coach Prime can go to there. They gonna say that. They probably even threw his name in with Atlanta. Atlanta, y'all gonna hire Coach Prime? Now, see, the thing is, if Coach Prime ball out this season, and let's say Coach Prime win the Big 12 championship and go to the playoffs, he could say that he's not, but they still gonna write it up that it's a possibility. Got me spitting. They gonna still write that thing up. So Coach Pride don't like how they did, and this year he's speaking on it. See, last year he ain't really. He kind of all 25. He just kind of kept the gloves on. He ain't really want to talk about it. 26, boy, that boy done took them gloves off, threw them out, and say, boy, it's on. Ask me about it. Ask me about it, and I'll let you have him. No, man, I ain't coming to the league. Y'all, they treated my son. They dropped into the 5th round. He shouldn't have been. They took him the whole year, treated him like trash. They lied on him, had people prank calling him during the draft. Very vulnerable moment. Of course, y'all didn't know I was sick, but I that's what he's saying. Of course, you didn't know I went up to my paw. Then you got Coach Prime on camera where they looking at it because you know they doing all the filming, well off, whatever. And Coach Prime looked at the camera and say, dog, we get it. We get it. We get it. Now go on, basically draft my son now. We get it. Y'all setting up, y'all making a point. Y'all making an example. Y'all did that. And they carried that thing out the whole year. They crushed my boy the whole year. But he still didn't get crushed. They really just put water on the seed. They put him in the dirt. They put the water on the seed and a tree with roots popped out. So now we got some, but that's good for Colorado now. Colorado can sit back and whoo. Which Coach Pryor said for years he ain't going to the league, but now he's saying it and they get to hear it. Okay, he ain't going to the league. He ain't trying to go to the league. He ain't worrying about the league. And now the way the league treated him, he's surely not going. So Colorado, you get all my attention. Ain't I said plenty of times he don't want to leave Colorado. So if he doesn't want to leave Colorado, he doesn't want to go to the league, that means he got to get it done. And he already said this year gonna be a good year. We gonna do something. The Sanders family gonna shine. Well, that mean that team at the bare minimum, y'all, shining is at least 8 games. It ain't seven. It ain't seven. Seven and seven, like, all right. 8-0. Now, if he really want to shine, man, let's get this Big 12 championship. Let's win it. Let's get into these playoffs. And then let's talk that talk now. Then if you really, really, really want to talk that talk, slide to that national championship. You really want to talk more than that, win it. Hey, now we can do all that. We gonna be balling, but you can see he's feeling good, walking good, talking good. He in a better situation now. He in a way better situation. So he good. He like, look, y'all, we finna get out here and ball. I'm finna get out here and do what I do and represent. I'm finna give y'all my best. I done loaded my squad up. I got an offensive coordinator who is hungry as ever to be a head man. I want to help him get there because if I help him get there, it's going to help me dominate. So I want to do all that. I want to do all that. So I'm ready to see how this year going to go, y'all. FD, what's good, Virginia E? Yeah, hey, I'm glad y'all be telling me. Cause I ain't know it be. It just, I don't know why I do that sometimes. Virginia, you say, hopefully CU will have better luck than the flag football team he coached like. Yeah, and see, y'all know the NFL, well, the NFL was trying to make men's with him, giving the flag football team, letting him do all the talking events, because they don't have to bring you in. Like, excuse me. I probably got a couple more sneezes in me. They ain't got to bring you in. So when they bring you in, they trying to bring you on a tour of, man, go on, say what you gonna say about us. We did what we did. We ain't worrying about you, boy. Say what you gonna say. We good. We might put that pressure on him this year, but go ahead and say whatever you feel like saying. We still, you did contribute to the NFL, but Colorado, that should be good. He's not going to the NFL, which he done always said he wasn't going, but people weren't never hearing that. But after they did his son like that, you can cancel that for real. Fresh out. Survive, you say Cole and Coach Prime gotta win now. If he don't, he will have to retire. He done talked himself out of the NFL. Well, he still could coach even if the season didn't go good. Now, if he only win 5 games, yeah, it's gonna be hard. Woo! It's gonna be hard. Then you're gonna have that pressure on it, like, hey man, coach, well, you're starting to lose like we got history of losing. We can't have you out there. So he gotta win. And that's 8 wins and up, I feel good. 7 wins and up, I take that. 6 wins to get us to the bowl game, but win the bowl game, make it 7. So basically, 7 is the least amount he can have to have a winning season. He got to have 7 and 0. But if he want to win, like I think he want to win, that's win the Big 12 championship, get into the playoffs, make a run for it, possibly win it. That's what you're gonna be trying to do, and that's what he got to do. FD, you say 10 or 11 wins, I take that all day. FD, yes, exactly. No more bad seasons. P2U, hey, appreciate it. Jay Will, FD said Coach Prime was never going to the NFL. He has been telling us yeah. But they still been saying it. They still been saying it. They still been saying it. They still been saying, hey, it's so many birthdays. You got to hear, hey, the whole all of them lighting up birthday after birthday. Yeah, so at this point, Coach Prime, he ain't worried about sliding. He's staying. He I like the staff. I like the staff. I like what the staff did. Y'all, I still think it's gonna be recruits getting recruited. Like I think it's players still gonna be transferring. After the spring ball, y'all, you can't tell me these players finna stay. They ain't respecting the NCAA. So it's gonna be players leaving, and it's gonna be players jumping in the portal that we gonna want to get. Like, ooh, let me get that. But I think we are pretty good for this season. But only time will tell. Only time gonna tell how we really gonna be. But it feel like we sitting pretty good. It feel like we got some. Then you have it where Curt Signetti, his team with Indiana, y'all, he laid it out. I don't know what make him tell all this information, but he laid it out, y'all. He has told us that he has gotten a new, and y'all, this my thing. I don't, I think is the way the market is, it's always gonna be a big time quarterback looking to transfer. You gotta make yourself big time where those big time transfers want to come to you. Texas Tech have made themselves big time. Miami have made themselves big time. Indiana has made themselves big time. And there's other schools, but I'm just using them. They done made themselves big time. But Curt Signetti, his system is so nice, y'all. This man has had a new quarterback almost every year since 2019. Every year? 19. Then your special year. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That's finna be 8 new quarterbacks. Now, one of them might have did 2 years, but basically it's a total 7 to 8 quarterbacks. 7 to 8 quarterbacks have gotten their opportunity with Curt Signetti. So if I'm ever looking at a quarterback, I need to know he good before Curt Signetti get him because his system is a winning system. His daddy was a winner. He a winner. He went with Nick Saban, got a couple years out of that, or a few years with that, went to his own, went back to where his daddy coached, brought them back to life. Then brought Elon back to life. Then brought JMU to the main front. Then took Indiana and won a chip. Keeping his staff intact. That's what he do. He keep that staff intact, and they been rolling. They whatever he does, and I think because the way he coach, like out of 15 practice for the spring ball, he don't do 15 practice. He do 13. I think you can have either 25 or 30 fall camp practices. He do a few numbers off from that as well. Then he get them early in the NFL, not the NFL. He'll get them early in the morning. They'll get there, and then they'll be done on certain days. Then on certain days, you'll get there in the evening, and you'll do your work and be gone. So his practice, his whole day, you're basically you home pretty early. You home every day living like a normal working person, other outside of being in that coaching world where they like, I got to be there early in the morning and late in the night, and I can't go nowhere because I got to think about coaching. I got a wife and kids, but I don't think about them because I think about coaching. He said, nah, we ain't doing that. Scratch that. I got stuff I like doing. I got stuff I need to do in a day, and we going to get the need done. The need will get done. And then from there, we going to get out here and we going to enjoy our family. So, y'all, Curt Signetti is him. That boy is him, y'all. He got something special. He ain't going nowhere. He he got some formula and ain't nobody stopping it. Ain't no stopping us now. Yeah. That boy balling, y'all. Curt, boy, you got something. So Curt gonna make everybody want to play with him. You gonna have players want to play with him, coaches want to coach for him. Uh, and now that he turned Indiana a nobody into somebody, Indiana got a national championship, y'all. I would have never thought I could have told y'all that. I'd have never thought they could have told me in high school till now, before Curt got to Indiana, would Indiana win a national championship? I'd have told y'all no, never. Never. How? How? I don't care what the transfer portal gonna do. They ain't gonna do enough for Indiana. Well, Curt got there and say, I take a team that's trash and turn them up. Now, also, when he put all this information out, it makes everything else on everybody else tougher. Because people listening. You had Urban Meyer looking at him like, that's how you practice? You getting it done like that? Oh, we was to the wall, what? And you locking it down like that? Yeah, I ain't doing all that. So it's on now, y'all. Curt done set this thing on fire. He got something, and he ain't turning back from it. He say, look, I got something. I know how to win. Y'all ain't shutting me down. We gonna get out here. We gonna ball. Virginia E, you say, see you alarm. Heavy hitters may not be on board with Coach Prime selection. Talking about the coaches or the players. Smiley Mom, what's good? Hey, you know it. Hey, we good in Florida. We good. Pete, what's good? FD, you say Curt Signetti has an 8-year contract, and I believe he gonna have for. So we got 2 years in. I don't know if he got 8 more years. So if he do, we're gonna have a total of 10 years with him. Curt gonna win. Curt gonna win. How many chips he gonna get? I don't know. He might get one this year. Curt might get one this year. Virginia, you say Houston coaches said they don't have the money to get what they need to. Ooh, I told you. That's what we about to talk about next. You got to have a 20 to a $30 million available to win now. You know, it was nice when they opened up, but also, like Curt Signetti say, if you ain't got that money like that, go grab you some guys out of Group of Five, LCS, D2, D3, ballers just anywhere that are about 24. Get you a 24-year-old at the college level. That's gonna be a grown man at the O line, grown man at the D line, grown man at wide receiver, grown man at quarterback. You got a grown man team. You gonna beat the youth. You gonna beat the youth. So it is what it is. But this what's happening right now in college football, y'all. You can't win unless you got that cash. Gotta have that money. Survive, you say why the CU boosters don't like spending money in the NIL. The guy who invented Crocs is a C. Oh, what? He owned a ski resort and that boy bringing in the money. You give me some ideas. Uh, I don't know why they. You gotta really like the sport. You gotta like the sport. You gotta, cause at the end of the day, it's about this. And I guess them guys don't like giving away their money like that. They don't care about the school that much. They like, nah, I give a little something for a little write-off, but I ain't giving you what you're asking for. And that is what it is. You're not gonna win unless you got 20 to 30 mil. Now, Indiana could say they ain't really getting that money like that, but Curt brought the whole JMU with him. And when it snagged other ballers. And look, Curt grabbing a new quarterback every year. Guess what? After Josh Hoover leaving 20, like Mendoza finna, matter of fact, every year Curt gonna grab a quarterback. You're not gonna be able a young guy to play with Curt. Curt looking for a transfer. Need a transfer, need a good transfer. I ain't got to have the best one out there, but I need the right one. I need the right transfer QB. Are you ready? If you're ready, come on, slide through. And that's what they be doing. They slide, they slide. They slide on through and they rock with him. So I'm down with it, man. If you can get them, get them. If you can't, then that's going to be on you. If you can't get them, that's on you. Curt got it. Curt is him. And see, now the rosters that spent 20 to 30 million is USC. Boy, put that money up. Texas Tech put that money up. Miami put that money up. You see, listen, y'all, Miami went and got one of the top quarterbacks in the country. That quarterback, if I'm a scout, he is number one on my quarterback candidates. They could put an Arch Manning up there if they want to. They could put Moore out there from Oregon. They could put Josh Hoover on there. They could put Lenore Sellers on there. They can put anybody they want. They put Sam with LSU out there. I ain't trying to hear that. The quarterback at Miami, to me, is the best quarterback in college football. That boy's special. He is special. Like Miami, y'all thought Cam Ward was a baller. Carson Beck took him to the chip. Cam Ward had an opportunity if his defense could have stood in place. Cam Ward would have had a defense, they probably would have won the chip. They could have won it this year. But I think with Miami this coming year, they paying it. They paying what they need to pay. They got a quarterback who like that, y'all. Miami gonna be fun to watch. Miami will be fun to watch this year. They will be fun to watch. Jay Will, yeah, they gonna be fun. Virginia, you say Mark Cuban is fun in the yeah. I guess he done came out now say Indiana bot sub. Let me spend some cash, but I don't know how much cash he gonna spend. Virginia, you say high school players are asking for money and travel stipends just to come for a bit. Yeah, everybody want money. Everybody wants that money. And guess what? You gotta pay up. You gonna have to pay up. It is a pay to see my face now. Hey, but I like that now. Get them folks some money, man. Get them folks some of that cash. Smiley Mom, you say send some of that son in the email. Hey, boop, 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 boop. There you go. I don't know if it's gonna work, but there you go. And see, Virginia, like you said, that Houston coach, he looking at it like, man, it's hard to compete when somebody's saying, I buy a top quarterback in the country. Come to me, I got the money. Got the O-line, I got the I got everything. Come on. And the money. You're going to go. Got the facilities, got the location. See, that's another thing hurting some schools. They don't have the location. But if you got enough, if your money big enough, location ain't even gonna matter. Let me get that. How much you gonna give me? 10 mil? Do y'all know? I keep telling y'all, if you want to live the next 40 years off of 50 grand a year without taxes, this just straight 50 grand. That's 2 mil. 40 years. Imagine you got another 2 mil. You got 4 mil. You could clear 80 years. You 20 and you got 4 mil in the bank. You could live 80 years. 80 years. You can live till you're 100 and let the money just get interest. Get interest. The more you got. So if you can get that bag in college, get it. Life-changing money, man, get that money. They want to. So right now, if you're a quarterback, man, you finna get life-changing college money, and you might be able to get life-changing NFL money. But if not, and you ain't really like that, but you good enough to lock up 2 mil, man, lock that 2 mil up. Lock that money up. Virginia, you say the big spenders will always be in the race. It will. See, I'm gonna have to take my billionaire status and go over there with Coach Prime and say, man, go, who you want? You want to buy that one from them, Miami? Let's buy him back from Miami. Let's buy some old linemen. Let's buy old linemen off of every roster. Bring them in. I buy everybody. We will win a chip. I will buy everybody. But he got just called me over and asked me to do it. Survivor, you say, please look at Shador and they got a party going on. Party. Hey, they out there balling. They balling. Oh, they did it at his house? I gotta see that. Yeah, y'all. College football ain't for the weak now. You gotta pay up. You want a national championship? How much you willing to spend? You got Tennessee, want their quarterback to have a 55th year. They try to bring their quarterback back so he can get out there and help them win. And they got it where temporarily he can be back. But then you got Ole Miss quarterback. The NCAA don't want to let him come back. So y'all, that's why I'm like, man, the NCAA don't matter. I think if you got the right person that's gonna talk and put the right lawyer with them, you're gonna be good. I think you're gonna be good. But it's getting real out here, y'all. Hey, it's getting real. You gotta have that money. So when you run that back, can Coach Prime ever really get over the hump if he doesn't have 20 to 30 mil? I don't know. I don't know if you can get over the hump if you don't have 20, 30 mil. Miami was in the chip. They spent money. Texas Tech got into the playoffs. They spent money. Texas Tech got a big time quarterback. They spent money. Indiana got a big time quarterback. They spent money. Miami quarterback, best one in the country right now. They spent money. USC spent money. Oregon spending money. Oregon, the only school I know, they don't even wait. They just start putting quarterbacks behind quarterbacks. Okay, hey, you come and you come. This one the starter, you gotta wait. All right, he gone. All right, now you the starter. You come, you gotta wait. All right, he gone. Now you the starter. Okay, you come, you could come, but you gotta wait. He gonna start. Oregon got their little system. Yeah, they say, hey, come over here. It might not be the best weather, but when we play our home games, you are going to love it. When we play away games, you're going to love it. We'll just pay you enough and hey, go to the league. Just act like you was playing with the Seattle Seahawks. That's all you gotta do. Act like we were playing with the Seattle Seahawks, baby. They getting the same similar weather as us. That's where you at. Just act like you got drafted by them. We got Nike supporting us. You can have come into the Nike factory, baby. Get what you want anytime you want it. You want Nike juice? Get it. You want Nike coffee? Get it. You want a Nike donut? Get it. Get whatever you want. It is what it is, y'all. So I'm just going with it now. I'm just going with it, and we gonna see what happens. I don't think that a team with less money gonna make it. I don't see it. It's gonna be 20 to 30 million dollar rosters in that national championship game every year. If you don't have the money, you not gonna be there. You don't have the money, you're not gonna be available. It's just plain and simple. So without money, yeah, you might make it to the playoffs. You might, but you gotta have some amazing coaching. Your players they gotta do exactly what you told them to do on that play. You gotta have some discipline. It gotta be a hard working team. Surviving, you say, do you think they will give Michigan coach another chance? No, sir. Uh-uh. That boy better take his money and sit. Now, he might get another chance at a lower level school, but I don't know who gonna want to put their name on that. He did a lot and he a brother. He did a lot and he a brother. So with you doing a lot and you a brother, well, you might not make it back. Now see, and then he did some crazy stuff on the back end, talking about he wanted to, he panicked. He panicked. And that I think that costed him a lot. When he panicked, I think that costed him a lot and that done messed his situation up. So now I don't see him making it off that. That's pretty much wrap. But now the new Michigan coach, that I think he finna win. I think he's going to win at Michigan because he brought a lot of his Utah people over. He didn't want to quit coaching, but the coach in waiting didn't want to keep waiting. Like, give me the job. Give me the job. So I don't even know how Utah gonna be because a lot of Utah people at Michigan. I think that coach gonna do good. See, Ryan Day, he paid a roster, but can you win it? Like he gotta go to Texas this year. Ryan Day gotta go to Texas, and we gonna see what he do. We gonna see what he do. Hey, if not, it's gonna be a wrap. But look, y'all, blessings to y'all. I just wanted to come on here and holler at y'all and ride out with y'all. Hey, we gonna talk. We gonna talk, baby. We gonna talk. Holla at y'all. Holla at y'all. Holla at y'all. Y'all.